What's good? Before we start the show, let me give you a fun fact about the Bronx. It is home to the new Fulton Fish Market, which means all fresh seafood arrives to this borough first before it hits anywhere else in New York. Now, what I do, I don't go to City Island to get all of that. I come here to Casa Del Mar. It's closer to me, and the cocktails are insane, the people are good, and this is where it's at. What's good? Welcome to episode 3. For this episode, I'll be linking up with the extremely talented Ivanka Santiago for some fresh seafood at Casa Del Mar. Then we'll link up with the 3 brains behind the immaculate streetwear brand, Perico Limited. What is good? I'm chilling here with the super ultra talented, my homegirl Ivanka Santiago. Like, what can I say about you? You have an immense amount of talent. Like you do modeling, you're like a creative director, you shoot film, and then you wear a lot of hats. And then also I remember I had a conversation with you. You told me that you actually wanted to be a lawyer.
Yes.
So where did all of this
come into? Well, all of this came into so about 2 years ago I stopped. I kind of quit my job. I was going through a really personal, I guess, identity reckoning, and so it was just so much going on in my life that it was just something that I had. I'm so nervous. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be nervous. Just do you. Speak yourself. Speak what you actually went through. And
yeah.
This will be. You don't have to.
Okay.
Act like you was acting on Saturday.
I know. I was so.
Yo, that's it.
Well, basically, yeah, I was going through a rough patch in my life. Everyone got those, and it was definitely a reckoning because I transitioned into adulthood from adolescence, and it was a time period where I had to stop blaming my parents and actually take accountability for my actions. And so I quit my job. I was in retail, even though I love fashion, but it was just not paying enough. I didn't feel comfortable. The team and management wasn't that great, and I felt as if my self-esteem was going down the drain while I was working. And when I had quit that, I had quit a whole relationship. I quit even on myself. For 3 months, I was not working. It was kind of a pause in my life that I needed in order to, it was something as if I needed to go back and center myself to go forward. Okay, so my favorite, so I got that for you.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, but my favorite thing from Casa Del Mar is their stuffed clams. I freaking love this shit. It is so good. It has bacon bits, it has cheese, it has, I think, red peppers and green peppers, and it's just full of flavor. Yeah, and I come here and that's the first thing I order. Oh, wow. And it's just, low-key brings me back a little bit when you go to DR, you go to the beach, and you can just order a seafood dish, and it's just going to be just full of flavor and full of life, and it's an experience.
Like they made it, you can tell they made it with love.
Yes.
So, let's dig in.
Yes.
Man, let me get you some of this. You tell me when to stop.
You give me some more. I haven't eaten.
I'm gonna hook it up to you then. What you want, lobster?
Give me some lobster, baby.
Oh, lobster. You fancy, girl. I know that.
Ow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, eso es todo.
Sí, porque yo tengo arroz de todo aquí. Dime.
Then let's try the clams. I want to try the clams with you.
Oh, yes.
I want to.
Let's do this.
What you feeling?
This is what I'm feeling.
I want to feel how you feel. I'm afraid because I'm about to have bacon for the first time in years.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all. Be happy. All right, we here, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. I told you this is my favorite this year.
This is crazy. Wow. Wow.
So good.
Who's the chef? I just want to kiss him. Whoever invented this deserves a nice fat kiss. Look And then,
it's
the
so good.
and then the bacon is thick, nice, real bacon. And then the paella looks
I love the little juices inside them.
So this paella also has like a lot of variety of fish in it too. So juicy like a paella should be. You get paellas usually dry. I hate that shit.
I believe that at first when I tried a paella, which was in a Mexican restaurant, I thought it was supposed to be more, well, not supposed to be. The way they served it was very soupy. It was very, una sopa.
Wow, this is so good. So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is seafood. Aside from, I actually don't like that question, to be honest. I don't like that question because
I feel you.
I've tried so many delicious Italian dishes, Mexican dishes, seafood dishes, Dominican dishes, that Caribbean dishes that I don't know, I cannot tell you that. I mean, I will eat seafood every day, but I will also eat tacos every day. I will eat anything every day. As long as it's savory, I'm more of the savory side of life.
And for dessert, what you fuck with?
Dessert? Oh, I love a good creme brulee. Oh my gosh, that is my go-to in, let's say if I go to a steakhouse, they usually have.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got steak here too, right?
Yes, they have churrasco, they have cheeseburgers, they have wings. The wings are really good too.
Yeah. All right. What advice do you have for an up-and-coming model coming out of the Bronx or just a creative in general?
Be yourself. I know it sounds so...
No, that's great. That's always great advice. It's kind of a reminder because everybody needs to be reminded to be themselves. So if everyone keeps that quote, keeps saying it, and keeps repeating it, like everyone will be their self eventually. That's what we want. We want everybody to be themselves.
Doing anything that it may be, any medium that you are in any kind of art, be yourself. In a painting, be yourself. In a video shoot, be yourself. In a photo shoot, be yourself, because I think that is the sell point of anything. This cup, this food, you as a person, if you're selling yourself, you have to be so unique because people are not looking for the same thing. People are not looking for the next Kanye. People are not looking for the next Travis Scott. People are looking for more unique sounds and more uniqueness.
So, talking about uniqueness, it's pretty unique to me how you balance all those hats that you wear. And how do you want to share the recipe, your secrets of doing it?
It's not a secret, it's just my brain. It's my mind. I do know what I want when it comes to a photo shoot, when it comes to the photographer that is shooting me, when it comes to the concept. I usually come halfway with the photographer, or because I understand that there's also photographers that would like to develop a vision, capture a moment, or just a satisfying picture. And so, yes, we do make a plan, but at the same time, we allow the plan to have its organic results. And if something doesn't go a certain way, we allow it to not go that way in order for it to have that uniqueness, for it to be, wow, that's Ivanka and that's what she does. Or, wow, that's that person, that's what they do.
What about the Bronx excites you and makes you super happy? It makes you proud about being from the Bronx.
We fucking real. Fuck out of here. People literally pay to be here and to live here and to live in the Bronx, especially Mount Haven. It's full of lofts, it's full of beautiful apartments, and I believe that the difference between a Bronx native is that they don't have that choice, they don't have that privilege, and a lot of people would like to also romanticize the poverty in low-income communities, which I think is not so great, because it's a lot of suffering and a lot of pain and a lot of childhood trauma. But it also does grow a lot of beautiful people.
Thank you for those encouraging words. So we're about to head to get, I know you told me you love tacos, so we're about to head to meet Federico Limited, these dope ass creatives.
Yes, of course.
And we're about to go to their favorite taco spot in the South Bronx. So join us for that.
don't know what to do.
It's good now. We chilling.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
This is Ivanka. Y'all already checked in on the
Hi, guys.
What is good? I'm here sharing Modelo with these fabulous creatives right here. Perico Limited. I brought Ivanka with me to help me interview these guys. We here in the Bronx, Melrose Avenue. About to get some good old Mexican food. Tell me about the space. Why this place? What does it mean
Shit.
about you? What does it mean for you guys?
It's actually right next to the barbershop that we always get haircuts from. Shit.
Y'all met?
Nah, we went to high school together.
It's just a spot that we like to come to, you know, order food, especially
Some
when
tacos.
we're creative and like we're working late. We always come here, come downstairs, or they'll bring it upstairs to us or whatever. And, you know,
How long is the spot open?
I don't know.
To like 12.
Oh, they said how long has it been open? I'm like, oh, I don't know. 30 years, 40 years, I don't know.
12, I think. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all
so
be out
it's,
here lit.
it's mom and pop run, so the same family owns a few businesses on the block, so they always be looking out. When COVID first hit, the owners were giving back to like the local hospital, so that was pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's sweet.
Yeah, they had like a little taco give backs for nurses and doctors and EMT workers, so that shit was pretty dope.
You do a lot of other collaborations with big names too, like you did something with Adidas, Foot Locker. What other? Am I missing anything?
Shit, we probably are missing one more. I forgot. What's the other big collab we did? The Bronx Brewery, the greatest day ever, world famous. We low key did something with Adidas for like their internal staff, so we created 100 tees for them low key. For Nike. I'm sorry, it's for Nike. For Nike, we made a run of Uptown tees for their staff for their Christmas party last year. Well, not that one, but it's a different one, like an unreleased long sleeve that will never come out. But it's stuff like that we've done so far.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Remember uniqueness and organic, everything.
Right.
And
So
that's what they represent. Like they're pretty good. Like they won't, like if you get to know each and every one of this team, the Perico Limited team, like they say what they say what's on their mind, like they're all super genuine, and you can see it on their work. Like you got the Betty Boo, the stay out of Uptown, it's in your face, it's blatant. This is dumb. You feel me? Like it's, and they add the thank you on the bottom. Like they'll be nice about it at the end of the day, but that's dumb. Their designs is dumb, and that's what I truly respect. At what point did this three-headed monster become one?
damn.
You want to start it from the beginning, or you want?
Run us from the beginning.
Well, this is 20+ year relationship right here, friendship.
Right.
You know?
How did you guys meet?
High school. So we went to Hayes together, and
Uh-huh.
we're old as fuck, bro. So this was way before like sneaker lines. This was way before Supreme was ever like as fire. So this nigga would camp out for sneakers, a group of 20 people just getting crazy shit, and I would just not do it, but he would put me onto it. So once I went away from school in Buffalo, he studied here in the city, and I would be like, yo, I need a pair of sneakers, and he would like try to cop me them and shit. But other than that, we've been the flyest niggas in high school and shit. Nah, I mean in an old boys school, and shit, we were freshmen and seniors were asking us where we got certain shit, and that fashion sense always stood in us. And once we got older enough to start a clothing brand, a streetwear clothing brand, we took the risk and we just went with it, and
So
boom.
you were in the vibe where you will have to go into blogs to find out.
Oh my God,
what
Nike
the
Talk.
sellers-
Yes.
you saw the,
Yes,
but
that's
you have to
on
be
him.
careful because the sellers, it was by referral. So if you were referred and you had a lot of referrals, people would trust to exchange, because you know we have PayPal now.
Right,
we have
right.
all of that stuff. No, back then it's by word of mouth.
Bro.
If they really had the sneakers, that's how you did the money exchange and the mail exchange.
It's like before MySpace, bro. I'm serious.
Yep.
Yeah, that old?
It was
Yes.
the same. It was the same.
Mi gente old, nigga.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was the same way. Like when it came to like clothing, like
I'm
you were
AOL
only-
old.
Like Supreme is. That shit was like the number one shit me growing up. Like we talking about 2000, 2001, 2002.
2014,
Yeah.
the end of 2014, the first 2 years we started as a brand, we were working with a lot of graphic designers who, truth be told, were like pretty much mediocre until we met Jose P. Ruiz. This nigga's a wizard. He's a fucking, he's Michael Jordan with the graphic designs and everything. So once we met him, you know, a little back and forth, he brought all our visions to life and then some, and we just locked in and created a partnership and a business, and here we are.
That's what's up.
I need to stop touching this.
Jose plays the graphic designer role and some, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play. What role do you guys play? And
I
some.
try to. I'm a photographer, so I do all of the product shoots, model shoots, and I just try to creatively direct and give P certain ideas that he could bring to life.
And
We do everything. That's the thing, right?
Yeah. Like, sometimes if he can't do a shoot, I'll do a shoot. If we need to come up with some sort of creativeness, I'll draw up some shit and be like, yo, listen, this design is fire. Show it to P. I work closely with P, create some stuff. So it's all
He
around.
does a lot of like quality control. If I'm not sure about it, run it through Joseph to see if it's cool. As far as like outsourcing materials that we need, not to promote Pepsi, but he was a merchandise manager for Pepsi, an account manager for Pepsi. So when we had our first 3 years, we were in different boutiques. He would handle all our accounts. That way, like, you know, creatively release a lot off of me and P, and yeah.
You handle like the Foot Locker account too and stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dope.
I'm learning so much at the moment, so it's more of intaking everything in and getting to know you guys, because it's the first time that I meet you guys.
Nice.
And even though you guys have seen, it's so different when you know people over Instagram and all that stuff, but when you meet them in person, it's a whole different vibe, energy,
Right.
Sure.
and it's very beautiful what you guys have created, and I am so proud. I
Nice,
feel like
thank
a
you.
mommy right now, like I'm so proud of you guys.
Some Bronx, some Bronx
Yeah,
shit.
You know, nothing crazy.
Speaking of some Bronx shit, what role does PLTD play in the Bronx?
Man, the real Bronx.
The South Bronx.
The real South
You
Bronx.
said that with some passion, like what do you
Because
mean?
there's
like,
a lot
like
of phony
the real
shits
South
out here
Bronx?
that's not
Okay.
really the Bronx, bro. That's why. And it needs to be said, it needs to be addressed. I'm sorry.
Say it with
Sorry,
your
not
chest.
sorry.
Say it
I have
more.
a
No, say it
question
more.
then.
Yeah, talk
Do you think it's just inspiration that people are trying to find their own way of being who they are through what you guys have inspired, and maybe it may seem as fake or phony, but it's just them maneuvering through their own identity of their art within themselves?
Certain people ain't built for it.
Yeah.
There's a
And
lot of
that's okay.
sacrifices that comes with running a clothing brand. Like when people
People don't understand.
personally ask me, can I get some advice? And I'll be honest and be like, yo, bro, don't start one. Because it's just so much headache. There's so much money. There's so much disagreements and arguments that come with it. So when I say you're not built for it, you need to be mentally prepared for it, because
One get mentally prepared to run a
don't give up.
Don't give up. Yeah,
Don't
'cause
give up. And I know,
it ain't
as
built in
cliche
3
as that
years.
sounds, that's literally it. Just we've never gave up. I think I'm blessed to have another brother on my right and my left to make sure I don't give up, because there's certain times where this shit is overwhelming. There's a lot of volume coming in. There's a lot of volume coming out, and we're a team of 3. And people think we're just like they think we're Macy's or some shit, So.
just because of the way we deliver things. That's why.
But to really piggyback off your question, it's just the quality in anything that we do,
yeah.
down to the pictures, down to how we post pictures, down to
Down to
who
the
we
merch.
choose to shoot,
And down to
and
the
what do
merch.
they do, what they're about, down to packaging, down to the website, down to everything. Everything is thought out and it's done with a purpose and with a strategy behind it. So,
Like we looked at 4 to 5 different t-shirts before we started doing anything
right.
to find out what fit the best of what we like.
Right,
Lengthwise, the way the sleeves hang,
Material.
the way the,
Material,
fabric, everything.
Where did you get this material from?
don't worry about it. Nah, but it's acid wash. But to go over that, like even this shirt, this design that Joseph is wearing, is 2 years old, and we just
The quality
strategized.
from here looks great.
Yeah, it looks
Thank
great.
you guys.
We were interviewing JJ Grant, and she was saying like a lot of people. She was another luxury Bronx-based streetwear designer.
Fire.
She was saying that a lot of people don't understand like that good brands make their own shirts. They don't just get good.
Cut and sew.
True.
And you feel
Exactly.
me? Like,
They
don't
do.
just get,
They do.
But they do, but not to the like. It's more. It's better and it's higher quality when you make your own shirts, or you have somebody making your own shirts for you. You feel me?
I mean,
But
my
you
way
said,
about-
you wash this. You like this is actually washed.
It's mineral wash or shrunk,
It's
but
shrunk, yeah, it's not like it's not like a fabric or like vinyl printed and some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it's actually the legit thing, and that's pretty dope that you guys.
now we'll do our homework with it, and we're really meticulous when it even comes to like placements. We would literally print it out, measure it, and send it to our specs. We're like, yo, this needs to fall at a certain like drop, I guess, from the collar. Don't like now I'm getting into fabrics and shit and placements, but it gets to that, you know, that makes me feel how we stand out better than all the people who trying to be streetwear brands.
That what I gathered from working together in that collab is like, especially I work really close with you too. When we look at the Bronx again. So we were looking at when we were looking at the fridges to run out, you were putting me on to like to details, and I could see that that's what you've been doing since 2013. Is all looking at the details of your brand, because details is what the details. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what represents you. Like your details are probably the loudest things in there. The small things in you is like the biggest things that represent you. And I kind of learned that from you guys and working closely with you. But how far do you see?
That, bro.
Yeah, you know, always, and this is all real, bro. How far do you see Perico Limited going in the realm of street gear?
10 years.
Yeah. It's over.
No,
not in a bad way. Like 10 years, y'all niggas is taking over. Like.
Oh no! Whoa, shit! This if COVID didn't happen, oh my god! The amount of collabs that we had to like cancel and postpone, amount of shit we really can't talk about, bro. You don't understand, my nigga. We were gone, bro. Oh no, like, bro, fuck COVID-19, my nigga. Fuck.
Well, not
I mean,
totally.
everything happens for a reason.
Bro, no, right.
Everything happens.
Small setback for a bigger comeback.
Exactly.
Might not comeback. We ain't go anywhere. But
still something that
shit.
happen.